No rain to worry about this afternoon, but gosh, it is still humid and sweaty out there for sure.
We're holding on to summer here, that's for sure. We're not going to say that it's over, at least until Labor Day weekend. That's the unofficial end. But George, it seems like summer temperatures might be around for a little longer.
They're going to stick around until that Labor Day weekend, and then we just turn the dial and it gets more comfortable. But we do have still some uncomfortable weather, especially those folks that don't have any power. It's a little tough to get through without air conditioning and, of course, refrigeration. Well, the 13 weather ball is not helping out. It is green. No real change to the weather pattern foreseen until Saturday. Right now, it is in the 80s, 81 out at the airport in Grand Rapids, mid-80s further south, cooler to the north. We've got a stationary front right overhead. Really hasn't cleared the humidity out except north of US 10. We're still in the upper 60s to around 70 with those dew points, and that factors into a mid-80s heat index. Certainly better than yesterday. Around the region, skies range from sunny at the lakeshore to mostly cloudy inland. There were a couple of pop-up showers earlier. We'll show you those on the radar. Earlier today, those storms from last night pushed the waves up a little bit. They're running around 2 to 3 feet at the buoys. They're running around 2 feet out at the lakeshore with a 75-degree temperature in the air and low and mid 70s in the water. So the air and water just about the same. Earlier this afternoon, there was one pop-up shower right here in southeastern Kent County around Alto that pushed all the way to the east of Lansing. Otherwise, it's been a dry day with increasing amounts of sunshine. So that sun is working to heat things up and make it a little bit humid. But we got a stationary front basically overhead to the north, a little more comfortable to the south. A little bit less comfortable. Hour by hour, we're going to see skies become clear here this evening and then mostly cloudy late tonight. But back to some sunshine tomorrow. No threat of any rain here tomorrow for a lot of those high school football games. This is Thursday evening. That front will be approaching during the day on Friday, and it looks like we'll have showers and thunderstorms from a late Friday morning and perhaps even into the evening hours until that front moves through. And as that front moves through on Friday evening, there's a chance for some stronger storms. We're in a marginal 1 out of 5 risk for that. Euro model showing the dew points dropping very late Friday night. We'll be in the comfortable range most of next week and then just creeping up a little bit for the first weekend of September. Long range outlook from the 3rd through the 7th says we'll have an equal or a little bit higher chance for cooler temperatures continuing and a higher chance for less precipitation during that same 5-day period. So tonight we're looking at a muggy night, especially from around Muskegon and Holland southward. Mid 60s there, northern part of the lakeshore zone. You'll be around 60. More comfortable to the north than it will be further south, around 60 to 62. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we're looking at overnight lows between the mid 60s here in Grand Rapids and Ionia, upper 60s down along I-94. 13 on your side forecast. 80% of the area seeing showers and isolated stronger storms on Friday. It becomes very humid again. Lots of sunshine over the weekend, becoming less humid starting Saturday afternoon. Next week, we'll see generally highs in the 70s with lots of sunshine and very comfortable, if not almost fall-like weather. Julia and Elena?
That sounds pretty good. We just have to wait a few more days of this heat and humidity.
I will take it. I'm ready for the fall temps. I'm going in. Awesome. George, thanks so much.
Well, the storms from yesterday afternoon and a few overnight have pretty much gone well to our east, but the humidity remains. How long is that going to stick around? And are there any more of those storms? Well, not for Thursday. 13 weather ball is just green. No change to the very warm and rather humid weather pattern foreseen. Keep that in mind as you take Ruby out, Candace, for a walk. We're going to give you the green paw this evening, but it is still very humid. Lots of water for the dog and yourself. A little bit better in the morning, mid 60s after overnight lows last night in the upper 60s and low 70s. Hey, tomorrow, kick off to 13 on your sidelines, high school football. And the forecast is promising to be rather warm. It'll be right around 81 at kickoff. That's right around 7 in most areas. Feels like 84. So it'll definitely be a summer-like start to the season. Mostly sunny skies at halftime, mostly clear as the fourth quarter kicks off. Pop-up thunderstorm southeast of the airport over here in Kent County. That was pretty much the only one that's just spread into a few scattered showers over toward the Howell, Detroit area. Meanwhile, our skies are becoming sunny. Still some haze in the air. It is very humid out there. We got a stationary front that came down to the north. It's slipped just to the south of Grand Rapids now. It is gradually less humid further north, more humid down to the south. That's going to be the dividing line. That's actually going to go back north later on Friday. Skies will be mainly clear for a while this evening and then becoming mostly cloudy late tonight. And then we'll be back into a lot of sunshine here tomorrow afternoon. Notice that warm front going back to the north. Look back to the west. This is a cold front. This is tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, so no worries about any storms here. But that front will be approaching later on tomorrow night. Won't reach West Michigan until during the day on Friday. Some scattered showers, possibility of a stronger thunderstorm, and some of those may be on and off into the evening hours, so that may affect any Friday night football games. Long range outlook from the 5th through the 11th of September. That's the week long, just a little bit after Labor Day. Equal chance of seeing warmer or cooler temperatures. Warmer weather out west, cooler along the eastern seaboard. And the trend for wet weather will be along the Gulf Coast on up to about Washington, D.C. Most of the rest of the country will be trending drier during that 7-day period. So for tonight, look for partly cloudy skies, may become mostly cloudy late tonight. Not too bad to the north, around 59 to 61, northern part of the lakeshore zone. A little bit muggier, a little more humid further south, around 64 to 65. Northern part of our viewing area, right around 60 along US 10, 61 Fremont, 62 in Greenville with that northeast wind. And our winds will turn around to the northeast here in Grand Rapids as well. Mid and upper 60s, still rather humid night. 13 on your side forecast. Best chance for showers and storms and high humidity will be on Friday. Anytime all day between about 9 a.m. and about 11 p.m. on Friday. Cooling off a little bit and drying out starting on Saturday as we hit 80. Our average high is 79. We will most likely not reach that 79 later on next week as highs will be in the mid and possibly upper 70s with overnight lows in the 40s and 50s. Just a touch of fall just for you guys.
Just a small
I'm so
touch.
excited. I can't wait.
You know, usually I don't want summer to end, but I think I'm ready for it. It's been quite hot the last few
Very
weeks.
humid.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, George.
George, this humidity is killing me, and unfortunately, it is not gone just yet.
It is not going away either, Julia. We are going to hang on to this at least into the start of the holiday weekend. Good news is no storms here tonight, but there could be the beginning of our holiday weekend. We'll tell you when in a moment. 13 weather ball is green. No change to the warm, humid weather pattern foreseen next couple of days anyway. Highs today, yes, they were cooler. As I mentioned, Julia, and it was not a lot less humid. 84 here in Grand Rapids for the high, 83 Muskegon, 79 in Holland. Warm spot down in Kalamazoo at 85. We came within 2 degrees of our forecast high. We have now been within our target range 43 days in a row. Throughout the day today, we had a mixture of some clouds and some sunshine. More sunshine than clouds right now. Earlier this afternoon was one little thunderstorm that popped up southeast of the airport here in Grand Rapids. It has now traveled over toward the Detroit area. A typical air mass kind of thunderstorm. Overall weather pattern is fairly dry but fairly humid. And you can see right now we've got mainly partly cloudy to mostly clear conditions going on. And then we will see those clouds come back in later on in the morning. Those scattered showers on our hour-by-hour forecast, but skies are going to become mostly clear next few hours. Humidity levels not going away anytime soon. And then towards daybreak, we'll start to see some clouds thicken up just a little bit. No rain expected overnight tonight or during the day tomorrow. In fact, warm front going back to the north means we're going to stay in the humid weather. We'll see a lot more sunshine coming our way, especially into the afternoon. Throughout the day on Friday, we'll start out with some cloud cover, and you notice a line of some showers and storms. This is around 8 o'clock in the morning. I expect those to weaken a little bit coming through, but they may refire again towards evening. So there is a chance that we may be impacting what few high school football games will be occurring during the day on Friday. Thursday looks clear and dry. As far as humidity, we're going to hang on to our humid weather. As we showed you, mid and upper 60s to near 70 on Friday, and then that cold front comes through, and guess what that does? Knocks our humidity levels down quite a bit. It'll feel almost fall-like, very crisp in the morning, and then dew points will start to rise again toward the first weekend in September. Forecast for tomorrow, look for a mixture of cloud cover early on, sunshine later on, upper 70s north with lower humidity there than there will be to the south, 81 Muskegon, Holland, and South Haven. Northern areas, upper 70s to around 80 degrees. We'll see those clouds clear on out as the day goes on. And similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we'll see those winds light out of the east. Highs around 81 here in Grand Rapids and Ionia. Further south, around 83 to 84. 13 on your side forecast. Best chance for showers and storms will be during the day on Friday, ending Friday evening. Humidity levels start to drop on Saturday with a high around 80, and then we'll stay in the 70s for the first several days of September. Lots of dry weather and some reasonable and seasonable temperatures and humidity.